This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Alani Etiololade. The major headlines: Saudi Arabia Sultan confirmed new Islamic calendar year 1447 AH begins Thursday. Neck crisis: Makinde bloods revolts as INEC verdict tears PDP apart. Police nab wanted armed robber terrorizing Adamawa, Gombe Road. Tinubu to assign Tinubu to sign tax reform bills Thursday. NDLEA seizes 4 tons of drugs. Arrest 583 suspects in Adamawa. Sports: Give rest of 94 Eagles their houses. Amuneke tells FG. Entertainment: Ira star set for acting debut in Hollywood's Children of Blood and Bone. News in detail. Saudi Arabia Sultan confirmed new Islamic calendar year 1447 AH begins Thursday. The Supreme Court of Saudi Arabia has officially declared Thursday, June 26, 2025, as the first day of Muharram, marking the start of the Islamic New Year 1447 AH, after the crescent moon was sighted on the evening on Wednesday, Dhul-Hijjah 29. The Supreme Court announced the decision after the crescent sighting committee verified credible testimonies confirming the moon sighting. The Saudi press agency quoted the court statement, which included prayers for King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and a call for Muslim unity in the year ahead. Neck crisis: Makinde block revolts as INEC verdict tears PDP apart. The crisis within the People's Democratic Party intensified on Wednesday as Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde and former Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike clashed over the scheduled date for the party's 100th National Executive Committee meeting and reinstatement of Senator Samuel Anyanwu as National Secretary. Makinde's camp, which includes Governors Peter Mba, Doye Diri, Ademola Adeleke, Dauda Lawal, 11 NWC members, and several party chieftains, insist the next meeting must hold on June 30 as planned. They are also opposed to Anyawu's return as National Secretary. In contrast, Wike's allies, Governors Caleb Mufwang, Kefas Agbu, Adamu Fintiri, Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed, Acting National Chairman Umar Damagun, National Organizing Secretary Umar Baturi, and National Legal Advisor Kamaldeen Ajibade San, are pushing for Anyawu's reinstatement and a postponement of the next meeting. This deepening division comes just 24 hours after Damagun led top party officials to a high-level fact-finding session with the Independent National Electoral Commission in Abuja. During a press conference on Wednesday at the party secretariat in Abuja, Damagun announced the reinstatement of Senator Anyanwu as National Secretary and the postponement of the party's 100th NEC. He described the decision to cancel the NEC meeting as difficult, but one that had the backing of the majority of party members. Responding, 11 out of 19 members of the National Working Committee rejected the reinstatement of Anyanwu as the party's National Secretary and insisted on June 30th NEC. Police nab wanted armed robber terrorizing Adamawa, Gombe Road. The Adamawa State Police Command has arrested a 29-year-old suspected armed robber, Zephaniah Alfred, who had been on the command's wanted list for violent crimes around the Numan-Gombe Road axis of the state. In a statement issued on Wednesday, the state police public relations officer, Suleiman Nguroje, said the arrest followed a complaint by one Ibrahim Maikano, who reported to the police that the suspects had threatened to kill him. Nguroje disclosed that the suspect had long been wanted by the command for his involvement in armed robbery activities that had terrorized Numan-Gombe Road and surrounding areas. Following the arrest, a search warrant was executed at the suspect's residence, leading to the recovery of several incriminating items. Police arrest suspected cultists. Others recovers arms in Enugu. The Enugu State Police Command has arrested four suspects for armed robbery, unlawful possession of firearms, and cultism during separate operations across the state. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the command spokesman, Daniel Undukwe, on Wednesday. Undukwe said operatives of the Enugu State Police Command have arrested four male suspects for conspiracy, armed robbery, unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition, and cultism. He explained that the arrests were made during multiple credible intelligence guided operations, which led to the recovery of dangerous weapons and other exhibits. Tinubu to sign tax reform bills Thursday. President Bola Tinubu will on Thursday sign into law four tax reform bills that will transform Nigeria's fiscal and revenue framework, the presidency has revealed. The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, disclosed this in a statement he signed Wednesday evening, titled President Tinubu signs four tax bills into law tomorrow. The four bills include the Nigerian Tax Bill, the Nigerian Tax Administration Bill, the Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Bill, and the Joint Revenue Board Bill. They were passed by the National Assembly after months of consultations with various interest groups and stakeholders. NDLEA seizes 4 tons of drugs, arrests 583 suspects in Adamawa. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has confiscated 4 tons of various illicit drugs between June 2024 and June 2025 in Adamawa. Mr. Aliyu Abubakar, the state's NDLEA's commander, stated this at a news conference as part of activities to mark the 2025 International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking in Yola on Wednesday. The sum of 1,213,875 was forfeited to the federal government from proceeds of crime and deposited in the Treasury single account, Abubakar said. The commandant said that 593 drug-related offenders were arrested within the period under review. He said the command also secured convictions of 225 drug offenders who were sentenced to various terms imprisonment. Sports. Give rest of 94 Eagles their houses, Amuneke tells FG. Former Super Eagles winger Emmanuel Amuneke has called on the federal government to expedite the distribution of houses to the remaining member of the 1994 African Cup of Nations winning squad, confirming that he received his allocation long ago. You mean the 1994 houses? I have received mine long ago. They should hand over to the others now. Let them do it. Amuneke's comments come as the federal government continues to fulfill its 3-decade-old promise of house allocations to members of the 1994 Super Eagles squad that won the African Cups of Nations in Tunisia. The government recently presented an allocation letter for a house in Abuja to former striker Ifako, who was represented at the brief ceremony by his niece, Lisa Jennifer Nwangugu. African fencing champs begins in Lagos. The jostle for medals began at the 2025 African Fencing Championship in Lagos on Wednesday, with continental powerhouse Egypt showcasing their dominance by winning the tournament's first gold medal. 150 fencers from 18 countries across the continent are competing at Charterhouse Lagos, the 23rd edition of the tournament. The 5-day tournament was opened with a men's EP and women's foil individual events, with the contests decided by first to 5 hits in 3 minutes. Entertainment. Ira Star set for acting debut in Hollywood's Children of Blood and Bone. Award-winning Nigerian singer Ira Star is set to make her acting debut in the Hollywood adaptation of Tomi Adeyemi's best-selling fantasy novel, Children of Blood and Bone. The Marvel Records sensation will appear alongside an impressive cast that includes acclaimed actors Cynthia Erivo, Viola Davis, and Idris Elba. Speaking in a recent interview with CBS Mornings, Ira Star describes the experience as a major shift from her music career, highlighting the discipline and structure required on a film set. My first movie ever. I'm used to being a singer and being a diva on set. But with this one, in a movie, it's not about you. You have to be on set on time, she shared. The Rush crooner praised the dedicated and stamina the dedication and stamina of professional actors and said working with industry veterans has been both humbling and inspiring. Recap of the major headlines. Saudi Arabia Sultan confirmed new Islamic calendar year 1447 AH begins Thursday. Neck crisis. Makinde bloc votes as INEC verdict tears PDP apart. Police nab wanted armed robber terrorizing Adamawa Gombe Road. Tinubu to sign tax reform bills Thursday. NDLEA seizes 4 tons of drugs. Arrest 583 suspects in Adamawa. Sports. Give rest of 94 Eagles their houses. Amuneke tells FG. Entertainment. Ira Star set for acting debut in Hollywood's Children of Blood and Bone. Follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. Special thanks to the news producer, Olanireti Olusegun. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanireti Ololade. Have a lovely day. God bless.